Hello children, good morning everybody. Welcome to our channel is Smart Study. In the previous class we have completed 3 lessons, right? Today I am going to start the 4th lesson, that is living and non-living things. Okay. Most of you might have known already about what is meant by living things and non-living things. And in this class we shall discuss in brief. Okay. First, before starting the lesson, they have given us some task here. We shall see children. Okay. See here, warm up. What is there? I am reading the question first, then I will explain to you. Look at the illustration shown below. Write yes or no in the boxes. One has been done for you. Okay, they have given us some activity here. What is there, children, here? Here if you see here, man is there, one man is there, and what they are asking in the yellow color boxes, you can see it. See, first one is what? Needs food and water. Yes, man means what? Nothing but we only. Human beings need food and water or not? Yes. If we drink the water and eat the food only, we will have the energy and we can do any work. So they have written here yes, children. So, and the second one I am explaining for you. See, second one, grows with time. Yes, the human being will grows with time or not? Yes. Now you all are third class. When you go to fourth class, will you grow or not? When you go to fifth class? Yes. As the time is going on, we also will be growing along with the time up to particular time. So they are saying human being will grows with time. Yes or no, children? Our answer is yes. So I am writing here yes. Y-E, yes. This is our answer. Next one, what they have given, children? Here man is there. They are asking that needs air to breathe. Yes, human beings need air to breathe or not, children? Yes. Without air, that is without oxygen, can we live? No. So all the human beings need air to breathe. So our answer is what, children? Yes. If it is yes, you need to write there yes, and if it is no, write there no. And the last one, produces young ones. Produces young ones means what, children? Nothing but giving birth to the young one. Okay, now you are child. How you have come from your parents? Yes or no? Because of your parents only you have come, and you after becoming big and you will give birth to some more young ones. So human beings or any living animals will give birth to the young ones. So here they are saying human beings will produce the young ones. Yes, it is right. So I am writing here yes, children. Okay. This is the first one completed. One more thing I will do for you, and others you need to do. Okay, 2 I am saying. Third one onwards you can do and put in the comment box all answers. Okay. See here what is there, children? Car picture is there. Then first one what they have needs food and water. Will car need food and water, children? No. What does the car need? Car need diesel or petrol? Yes or no? If we put a water, diesel or petrol, car will run. But it doesn't need any food and water. Why? Because car is not a living thing. We are the living things. Human beings, animals, plants, all these are the living things. But car is a not living thing. Will car grow? No, it will not grow. Will car need any air to breathe? No. So those are called as a non-living things. So again now car they have given needs food and water means I have written what, children? No. And next what they have asked, grows with time. Will car grows with time, children? No, car will not grow. So I am writing here no. N-O, no. Next one, needs air to breathe. Will car need any air to breathe, children? No, car will not need any air also to breathe. So it is a non-living thing. So I am writing here no. Next one, produces young one. Will car produce any young one? No. So here also I am writing here no. And one more one I am doing. Next one you can do. Plant is there. Plant will need food and water. Yes. Without water can plant grow? No. Plant needs food and water. What does the plant need? Plants need the carbon dioxide. Who will give carbon dioxide to plants, children? We only. Human beings, we will give carbon dioxide to the plants, and plants give us oxygen. Yes or no? We need oxygen to breathe. Who will give the oxygen for us? Plants will give us oxygen, and we give to plants carbon dioxide. So what they have asked here? Plants need food and water. Yes, right. So I am writing here yes. Y-E, yes. Next one. Plants grows with time. Yes or no? Will plants will grow or not, children? Yes, they will grow. Suppose if you keep some seeds in the soil, they will grow into plants. No, day by day they will be growing. So plants grow with time. I wrote here yes. Next one, needs air to breathe. Air means what? Nothing but air means what I told. Air is a mixture of many gases like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide and water vapor. I told for you. That is nothing but atmosphere. Yes or no? So plants need air to breathe. That means they need carbon dioxide for breathing. So they have given right. The answer is yes. So I wrote here yes. Next one, will plants produce young ones? They are asking. Yes, they will produce or not, children. Suppose one plant is there. From that, if some seeds will fall into the soil and again it will give the young ones. Yes or no? If we keep some seeds, they will change into plants. So this is also right. Your answer is yes. In the similar way, some more are given here. What is there? Only one is left. Ball is there. This one you can do and put in the comment box. Okay, this is your activity. And now we shall start the lesson. Okay, I am zooming it. Okay, see here children. First I will read the para and later I will explain to you. What is there here? Is it clear for you? Yes. We see so many things around us. Yes or no? Every day around us where we are living, we will see many different type of things. For example, trees, clouds, cars, flowers, birds, cycles, animals, people, stones, bridges and so on. Yes or no children, every day all these things will we see around us or not? There will be many things around us. Now I am in a classroom. Around me what? All benches, boards, tables. Yes or no? Trees, all these are there. In this some will be living things and some will be non-living things. Now we shall see clearly about what is meant by living things and what is meant by non-living things. So firstly we shall see what is meant by living things. See here. Things like trees, flowers, birds, animals and people eat food, grow with time, breathe and give birth to the young ones. They are called as the living things. Yes or no children? Living things means nothing but all the things that will eat food and that they will grow with the time, they breathe and give birth to the young ones only are called as the living things. Now we human beings are there. Will we eat food or not? Yes. We will eat the food. Will we grow with time or not? Yes. Now we are third class. By the time you go to 10th class, you will grow or not? Yes, you will grow. And will we breathe air or not? Yes. We are the human beings, not only human beings, each and every animal, trees, they need the air to breathe. Yes or no? Without breathing can we there? No. And we also give birth to the young ones. Yes or no? All the birds, plants will give birth to the young ones. So all these type of things are living things. How we are saying these all are living things? Because we are eating the food, they are growing with the time, we are breathing and giving birth to the young ones. So if they ask what is meant by living things means what you should say? All the things like what? Trees, flowers, birds, animals, people, all this that can eat food, grow with time, breathe and give birth to young ones are called as the living things. Okay, next moving to the non-living things. What is meant by non-living things? We shall see now children. See here, all the other things like the clouds, cars, cycles, stones and bridges are called non-living things because they do not do any of the things that living things do. Means what children? What is meant by non-living things means what all we, that is living things, can do, non-living things cannot do. See for example here, clouds, cars, cycles, stones, bridges, all these are the non-living things. Why? Because can the clouds, cars, cycles, all these eat food? No, they cannot eat food. Can they grow with time? Will they grow? No, they cannot grow. Will they breathe any air? No. Can they give birth to any young ones? No, they cannot give birth. So all these type of things which cannot move, okay, and which cannot breathe and which cannot eat food are called as the non-living things. Understood? Till now we have learnt about what children? What is meant by living things and what is meant by non-living things. Living things means what children? Whoever or whatever animals, plants, birds, we human beings, trees, Whoever can eat the food, breathe the air and give birth to the young ones and they grow regularly are called as the living things. Examples are all these: trees, flowers, birds, animals, people are the examples of living things. And non-living things means they can't do anything, means they can't eat, they cannot breathe, they cannot give birth to the young ones, they cannot grow. Such type of things are called non-living things. What are the examples of non-living things? Benches, chairs, tables, cycles, stone. Here they have given, see, clouds, bridges, cars. All these are the examples of the non-living things. I hope you understood clearly about what is meant by living things and what is meant by non-living things. Next we shall move to the other topic. See here what they have given. Let us read about the differences between the living and the non-living things. They are saying that we shall see what are the differences between the living things and what is the difference for the non-living thing. What difference is there between these both? We shall see one after one. Okay. First one, what is there here, children? Living things breathe. Yes or no? Living things means what? Plants, animals, we human beings, we all can breathe or not? Without air can we live? No, we cannot survive for few minutes also without air. Survive means living. We cannot live for some time also without air. Okay, if you close your nose for some time, both the nostrils, can you breathe the air? Will you live? No, immediately we will die. So, every living being, that is we, human beings or animals or plants, need air to breathe. So, here what they have given, we shall see now in clear. Human beings, animals and plants breathe air to stay alive. Yes or no? Human beings means who? We only. We, animals and plants also breathe air to stay alive. Alive means for living. We should live means we need we need air for breathing. Next, humans and animals like the dogs, tigers, etc. breathe through the lungs. How do we breathe air, children? We breathe the air through lungs. Similarly, like us humans only, animals also like what? Dogs and tigers also breathe the air with the help of what? Lungs only. This is important. They will ask for you. How does the dogs and tigers breathe air? You should say, they will give for you options as lungs, kidneys, heart. What you should say, children? Lungs you should give the answer. Dogs, tigers and we human beings breathe the air through the lungs. Next one. Fish live in water but they breathe in the air dissolved in the water through their gills. How will fish breathe the air, children? Do anybody know? They will breathe with the help of the gills. Gills means what? See, I am drawing the fish figure for you and showing for you. Like this fish will be there, no? Yes or no? So, if the fish is there like this side one, now what I am drawing, these only are called as the gills, children. Okay? This is fish eye, you think. Okay? Now, fish will be going in the water like this, no? So, in this what? These are there, no? These one are called as the gills. So, okay? These are called as the gills. With the help of these gills, fish will breathe the air. So, what is there? There I am reading GILLS, gills spelling, children. So, fishes live in water but they breathe in the air dissolved in the water through their gills. Fishes will live in water. Generally, you know that without water, fishes cannot live. And how they will breathe the air means they breathe in the air dissolved in the water through their gills. So, with the help of the gills in the water, air will be there. While breathing, they need air to send inside and outside. So, with the help of these gills, they will take the breath. So, they will ask, how will the fish breathe air? With the help of, they will ask. You should say gills. What is the spelling of gills, children? GILLS. Spelling of gills is GILLS. This is very important. How do the fish breathe the air? They will say. You should say with the help of the gills. Next. Fishes is completed, dogs, tigers, humans is completed, and next one they are saying about plants. How do plants breathe? We shall see. Plants breathe through the tiny holes called stomata. About this stomata you will see in the next class, 4th class, you will see what is meant by stomata. Stomata is nothing but with it will be like small holes. Tiny means what I told for you, small or large, children? Small. Tiny means small. For every leaf, from back side onwards small holes will be there. Those holes only are called as the stomata, and with the help of this stomata plants will breathe the air. So if they ask how will the plants breathe air, means you should say that stomata. What is the spelling of stomata, children? S-T-O-M-A-T-A, stomata. Next one, what is there here, children? Insects like the cockroaches, flies, etc. breathe through tiny holes on their body. Okay, small insects like what? Cockroaches, flies means eagle, domal antam kadana. Small insects. All those breathe through the tiny holes on their body. So such type of cockroaches and small mosquitoes, what they will have? They will have the small holes on their body, and with the help of that small holes they will breathe the air. Okay. Till now what we have learnt in the living things breathe. First one I told that human beings, animals and plants will breathe through the lungs. Sorry, human beings means what? We only. And in animals also, some animals like dogs, tigers will breathe with the help of the lungs. This is the first point. Human beings, dogs and tigers, how they breathe means with the help of lungs. Second point, what did I told for you? How will fish breathe means you should say that fish will breathe with the help of the gills. Yes or no? What is the spelling of gills? G-I-L-L-S, gills. I have shown now how the gills will be there. These are the gills. Next one, plants will breathe through the small holes called stomata. Okay, S-T-O-M-A-T-A. It is the spelling of the stomata. Insects like what? Cockroaches and flies means small mosquitoes. How they will breathe means with the help of the tiny holes. Tiny means small or big, children? Small. Small holes will be present on their body, and with that small holes they will be breathing the air. And last point, what they have given children here? Non-living things do not breathe. Non-living things means what? Car, chair, table, all this can they breathe, children? No, they cannot breathe. Only living things can breathe and non-living things cannot breathe. So if they ask you to write any difference between the living things and non-living things, what you should say? Living things like plants, animals can breathe, and one more side you should write non-living things like car, books, tables cannot breathe. Okay, this is the first difference completed about breathing we have learned. And moving to the next one. Second one, what they have given, children? Living things need food and water. Living things means what? Examples I told for you, all the plants, animals and we, that is human beings, need food and water. I told for you, no, without food and water can we live? No. So we shall see one after one point. All living things need food to stay alive, to grow and to get energy for daily activities. Why living things need food, is some children? For being alive, means for living healthily, and to grow. We should grow, no? Actually, for growing and to get energy for daily activities. Daily activities means what? Daily you will play, read, eat, many works we will do. We should do any work means first we need energy. We need energy means we need to eat food and we need to drink water. Without eating food and drinking water, will we get energy? No. So each and every living thing like us, human beings or animals or plants, they should grow and they need energy means they need to eat the food and they need to drink the water. Yes or no? Yes. Next. Birds eat seeds. What does the birds eat, children? They will eat the seeds for getting energy. Next is cows. Cows, horses and goats graze the grass. All the plant eating animals are called as herbivorous animals. I told for you in the first lesson. 3 types will be there. First one is herbivorous animals. Herbivorous means what I told? All the plant eating animals are called as the herbivorous animals. For example, cows, goat, horse, all this will eat the grass. These are the examples of the herbivorous animals. Next I told for you about carnivorous animals, means all the animals that eat the flesh of other animals. Flesh means mamsam antam kada, meat. Okay, all the animals that eat the flesh of other animals are called carnivorous animals. What are the examples of carnivorous animals, children? Lion, tiger, all this will eat the other animals and eat. So those are called as the carnivorous animals. And finally third type is what, children? Omnivorous animals, right? I told for you in the first lesson already, just I am revising. Omnivorous animal means the animals that eat both the plants and flesh. Bear is there, it will eat the plants and it will eat the other animals also. So bear comes under the omnivorous animal. Crow is there. Crow also will eat the plants and it also eat the other small animals. So animals that eat both the plants and flesh, those are called as the omnivorous animals. Yes or no? So where we have stopped the lesson? Yes. Birds eat seeds. What will the birds eat? Birds will eat the seeds. Cows, horses and goats graze the grass. That means these will eat the grass. And some animals like the lions and tigers eat only meat. Just now I told you that means carnivorous animals. See here lion is eating some deer. Yes or no? So some animals like lion and tigers will eat only meat. That means they will not eat any plants. For them food is only killing other animals and eating. Okay. Next, some animals like the bears and crows eat both the plants and animals. I told no, omnivorous animals means that eat both the plants and flesh. Now bears and crows, they will eat the plants and they also eat the animals. Next one, human beings also eat both the plants and animals. Yes, we human beings also come under the omnivorous. Why? Because we eat the plants and we also eat the animals. So who eats both the animals and plants are called as the omnivorous animals. So what are the examples of the omnivorous means? Bears, crows, we human beings, we all come under the omnivorous animals. So finally what did we understood from this? All the living things need the food and water. Without having food and water, we will not get energy, we can't do any work and we can't grow. So for doing all these activities, we need to eat food and we need to drink the water. So birds will eat the seeds and cows and horses what they will eat means you should say grass. Lions and tigers what they will eat means you should say they eat the flesh of other animals. That means they will eat the meat. And finally bears and crows means what? Both they will eat the plants and animals. That is omnivorous animals. Omnivorous animals examples means bears, crows. They will eat the plants and they also eat the animals. Human beings also come under the omnivorous. Why? Because human beings, that is we eat the plants and we also eat the animals. So in today's class what we have learned children? Living things need air to breathe and living things also need food and water to drink. And I told for you what is meant by living things and non-living things. Living things means what? All the things which can eat the food, grow with the time, breathe and give birth to the young ones are called as the living things. What are the examples of living things means? All this you can write. Trees, flowers, birds, people, animals are the examples of the living things. And non-living things means that which cannot breathe the air, which cannot grow with the time, which doesn't feel hungry, okay, which doesn't grow and which doesn't give birth to young ones are called as the non-living things. What are the examples of the non-living things? Clouds, cars, cycles, all these come under the non-living things. Okay. In the next class, I will continue the next part of the lesson children. Okay. Till then take care. Bye. And if you like our videos, please like, share and subscribe our channel Smart Study. Thank you. Be at home and be safe. Don't go outside. Bye bye children.